What? All right. Oh, whoops. All right. Well, let's start the news off this week. It's a little segment we like to call Scouring Canadian News, so you don't have to. All right, here we go. Let's start the news off this week with a little story about a little tree. Oh, God. Okay, actually, it's a little story about a giant, hideous tree covered in Canadian Tire logos located in the heart of Montreal. Montreal? You get it? You get it? Montreal? This better not be the whole joke. Well, it's not. But the reason behind this 26-meter balsam fir that locals have dubbed the Squirrel Crack House is that Montreal wanted to get the best of famous New York City tree at Rockefeller Center, which is usually around 22 meters high, but it didn't even do that, as the Illuminati at the Rockefeller Center put up a 28-meter tree, seemingly just to fuck with Canadians. Are you kidding me? This is terrible. Okay, seeing as my team of late-night technical experts couldn't figure out how to add picture-in-picture to our fancy fireplace background, I provided some visual accompaniment of my own to illustrate a better picture for you. You guys, the audience here. So we've got, this better be good. We got a little representation here of the New York tree, shapely, decorated, in essence, an accurate representation of what is now known as Christmas. And what do we got here? We got the Montreal tree. This is pretty much what it looks like. That's not bad. But there is a silver lining to the whole story. Montrealians have found a Charlie Brown-style meaning to the tree, and that is, no matter how ugly you are, you can still get laid if you play the piano. What? No, that's not it at all. If you're French, you're probably depressed. No, man, come on. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, but in this case, it does. No, that's not it. It's a thought that counts. It's a thought that counts. That's what it is. Fuck that. It seems the search for heartwarming news was in dire straits for this episode. As I got so desperate, I had to use a TIL off of R Canada on Reddit as a source of information. As it turns out, today I learned that it is illegal to broadcast false, fake, or misleading news in Canada. Well, as a man who prides himself in going against the grain in the spirit of fact-checking everywhere, how about we share some following news bulletins? All right, Santa Claus is my dad. There's going to be an explosion in 3, 2, 1. Kitchener, Ontario has filed a lawsuit against Kitchens. Nickelback has replaced frontman Chad Kroeger with Woody Allen. Shark Tank enthusiast Kevin O'Leary is vying to run for Prime Minister in the next federal election. Oh, one of these things is not like the other. Yes. Yeah, you're right, Logan. Any man who doesn't have respect for an unpaid novice puppeteer surely shouldn't run for Prime Minister. What are you saying, puppet? Nothing. All right, moving on. This isn't going very well. I know. In other news, it looks like the city of Saskatoon is the healthiest city in Canada. The downside, you gotta live in Saskatoon. You are a comedian, right? I don't know anymore. Yes, well, it is Christmas, isn't it? And you know what that means. It means it's time to get blasted on government-grade marijuana and deal with your family. Yes, and wouldn't you know it? Justin Trudeau's Marijuana Task Force has finally released its report on legalized cannabis sales, and so far as I can tell, it's actually logical and well thought out. It's almost as if the government was actually listening into the conversations I was having with myself in my parents' basement from 2004 to 2011. Are you talking to himself? You're talking to me. Well, regardless, it's great news for many reasons. The first one being that now I feel elated because all of my paranoid delusions are now justified, and those countless hours spent tearing apart my parents' house looking for recording devices are no longer in vain. Also, it means that Trudeau's Liberals are actually doing at least one thing they promised, not like when they shit the bed with electoral reform, right? You are right, Evil Logan. Some of the highlights include harmonizing the minimum age of purchase respective to individual provinces' current legal age, so anyone in Alberta under the age of 18 still can't legally give themselves the title of bongmaster. That's right, and also allowing and regulating dedicated establishments of which to consume cannabis products, so Christmas parties won't end up being 500 times more awkward. Correct again, and also the requirement of plain packaging and prohibiting any product deemed appealing to children. So I'll never realize my dream of selling packs of joints called Alt Disney's Goofy Ganoobies. No, you creepy little bastard, it's not. And last but not least, allowing personal cultivation of up to 4 plants per household, so I can make my own special cookies for Santa. Exactly. So with any hope, by next year Trudeau will have legalized the sticky splim spice, and next Christmas when I'm up here talking to my own hand, it'll be a little less than completely insane, right? Right. All right, and that's the news for this week.